I hate to be this toxic after Jalen Hurts just balled out in Super Bowl 59. He won MVP, but if Jayden Daniels and Jalen Hurts switch teams, Jayden Daniels would make the Philadelphia Eagles unstoppable. They would be undefeated. And the Commanders with Jalen Hurts, they would even come close to sniffing the playoffs. Jayden Daniels right now, I know it's early into his career, but he is already a vastly more superior quarterback than what Jalen Hurts is. Without a doubt, Jayden Daniels at this moment is a top 5 quarterback. Look at what he was able to do with the weapons that he had compared to Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts had a super team. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Meanwhile, Jayden Daniels is throwing to Scary Terry, who's a dog, and then guys like Amalea Zacchaeus. Can you even spell that? Zach Ertz. I thought he was washed. You know, the team that Jayden Daniels had around him was nowhere as good as what Jalen Hurts had. And if the roles were reversed, the Eagles would have went undefeated during the regular season. They would have dominated everybody during the playoffs. And Jayden Daniels would have been the first rookie in NFL history to ever lead his team to a Super Bowl win. I just don't see Jalen Hurts being anywhere as good as what Jayden Daniels is right now. Jalen Hurts did a really good job with the supporting cast he had around him. He didn't lose the Eagles any games. He carried his own weight when he was asked to do so. But Jayden Daniels, though, had to be flawless for the Commanders to even get to the point that they got, making it to the NFC Championship in their first season with new ownership, a new head coach, by the way. Jayden Daniels is one of those players that just makes everybody around him better. He just elevates everybody. And if he had A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, not only would he have led the Philadelphia Eagles to a perfect record, a Super Bowl, he would have won Super Bowl MVP, he would have been the first rookie to ever win a Super Bowl, but he also would have been the first rookie to win a Super Bowl MVP, and league MVP. That's how dominant Jayden Daniels would have been if he was on the Philadelphia Eagles instead of Jalen Hurts. You put Jalen Hurts on the Commanders, they probably are a smooth 8, maybe 9-win team. Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. I'm not taking that away from him. I like him more than most quarterbacks, but his situation is a large reason for why he's had the amount of success that he has experienced throughout this point of his career. Because remember, during that wild card loss to the Buccaneers not too long ago, when all his receivers were injured, he was throwing to guys on the same talent level as a Amalaya Zacchaeus. And look how ugly that got. We've seen what Jalen Hurts has looked like when he hasn't had his supporting cast at full strength. But we've seen what Jayden Daniels has looked like with guys on the same skill level as the Eagles' backups. Jayden Daniels is one of those ones. He's the closest thing that the NFL will probably ever have to Lamar Jackson.